Okay, boxing fans, I've got a quick prediction for you today, and that is Bam Bam Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado 2. This is a rematch. It's a good fan-friendly fight, but in reality it proves nothing, and it doesn't really affect who is the number one in the 140 division, or who's number two, or who's number three. I think the winner of this fight is going to fight Timothy Bradley, possibly the loser to fight Ruslan Provodnikov, and then the winner will eventually fight Manny Pacquiao or Juan Manuel Marquez, I think, but I'm not too sure about that. So, looking at the records, we're starting with Brandon Rios. That's what they say. Right, he is 31 wins, 32 of which by way of knockout, undefeated with one draw, but in reality he should have a loss in there, as we do know Richard Abril give him a right spanking. The other guy is Mike Alvarado. He is 33 wins, 32 of which by way of knockout, to a single defeat given to him by Brandon Rios. And let's just go through the quick attributes before I tell you who's going to win this fight. Basically, if you look at both the power and the chin, Rios has shown that his is much better than Alvarado's, both times. As we do know, Rios has come up a weight, but he's really a guy who drains all the way down from around 158 pounds. He could probably walk around as a middleweight Rios. Alvarado, probably around the same. The only thing is Alvarado is not as powerful, and he's not got as good a chin. As Rios did show, he can hurt Alvarado, and when he stopped him to hand Mike his very first ever loss, Alvarado did show that he can bang too, but like I said, his chin is not as good as Rios. Rios can pretty much walk through a load of bombs and ammunition just to get to the body and the head of his opponent, and then he'll pretty much try and tear him down, which he did to, pretty good effect in his last fight, Also, something to think about is sometimes after a KO, so the opponents are pretty much broken, their chins have been broke. Maybe that will affect how well Mike Alvarado can take a shot in this fight. Looking at the next one, which is the only one that matters, is the boxing ability. Rios, he could pretty much cause a fight in an empty room. He doesn't like to box, he likes to brawl at all times of the fight. Alvarado can box, but I've also seen him outboxed a few times. He almost got totally embarrassed by Brady Prescott, who is a glorified 6-round fighter. Yeah, Alvarado's got a knack for getting into the wrong type of fight. Also, he's fought toe to toe with Rios Rios when it would have been smarter to box, and then he also decided to brawl against Prescott when it would have been smarter to box also. So if you notice the pattern, I just see that he's going to get into another stupid game plan. He's going to end up brawling with Rios, and he's going to come off second best to Rios, and therefore I'm going to predict a Rios knockout within the first 6 rounds.